From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered with advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care. You know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Shaw, Secundiak, Smith, Stanky, Kim, Abasi, and Aya. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
And now it's time for Stephen-Argyle Storm 9-player football state tournament coverage right here on KROX. The game is brought to you in part by Argyle Builder Supply and Stephen Builder Supply, along with H&S Manufacturing, Argyle Co-op Warehouse Association, PKM Electric, Phil Thompson and Associates of Warren, C&M Ford Sales of Hallock, the Crookston Eye Clinic, Tarog Manufacturing of Stephen, Riverview Health, Red River Bean and Seed, Bremer Bank, Simplot Grower Solutions of Stephen, Marshall County Co-op of Warren, Egg Country, North Valley Health Center, Ottertail Power Company, United Valley Bank, and CHS Egg Services, all bringing you Stephen-Argyle Storm football in the state 9-player football tournament right here on KROX. Now it's time for the Riverview Health pregame show.
farmers, take advantage of H&S Manufacturing's early order program for all your springtime products. H&S Manufacturing in Stephen has become the premier manufacturer of row crop cultivators, derigers, row crop ditchers, broadcast sprayer, planter attachments, and beet carts. They also specialize in grab roll repair during the beet season. For information about H&S Manufacturing, call 1-800-ROW-CROP. Saluting the accomplishments of the Stephen-Argyle Storm, our H&S Manufacturing of Stephen. Marshall County Cooperative in Warren can take care of your fuel, oils, and lube needs for farm and home. Call Steve today on a cell, 218-201-0033. They also carry bulk oil tanks, fuel tanks that are available in any size, fuel pumps, tank gauges, fuel hoses, nozzles, and filters. Marshall County Cooperative is a proud supporter of this sporting event. Call or stop by now for on-farm deliveries of farm fuels, propane, and lubricants at Marshall County Cooperative, serving Warren and the surrounding area.
Riverview Health.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered with advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care. You know you'll be in good hands with Dr. Spinell, Shaw, Secundiak, Smith, Stanky, Kim, Abasi, and Aya. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health. Exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
North Valley Health Center in Warren is committed to providing compassionate, high-quality care to the communities of Northwest Minnesota. They are proud to offer a wide variety of services including diagnostic imaging and laboratory services, physical therapy, cardiology, 24/7 emergency services, clinic services, and much, much more. Visit northvalleyhealth.org, find them on Facebook, or call 218-745-4211 to schedule your next appointment. North Valley Health Center wishes all area athletes a great season, and VHC is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
Ag Country Farm Credit Services is proud to support area high school athletics. Whether you need an operating or real estate loan, equipment financing, or capital for expansion, Ag Country Farm Credit Services can provide you with the customized agricultural loans and financial services you need for your farming operation. We offer competitive pricing and agricultural expertise that can make the difference for your operation. Good luck to the teams, coaches, and fans from Ag Country Farm Credit Services.
Ottertail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for kids to learn some of life's most important lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Ottertail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember. Testing one. There we go. And a welcome back to the Grand Rapids High School as the Stephen-Argyle Storm get ready to take on the Mountain Iron-Buhl and taking on MIB, as we'll call it quite a few times here throughout the night. Mountain Iron-Buhl, they are no stranger to success. They have put up a lot of points again this year. And as we take a look at it, we can tell you that they are led by their quarterback, McCaden Kleins, a 6 foot, 190-pound senior. He has passed for 1,387 yards, 22 touchdowns, and only one interception in 95 attempts. He has carried the ball 80 times for 1,088 yards and 21 touchdowns. So he has 43 touchdowns on the season. They're also led by Derek Dahl, the 5'10", 185-pound senior. running back. He has 110 carries for 1,239 yards, 24 touchdowns, and then 10 receptions for 179 yards and 1 touchdown. Those are the two offensive leaders for Mountain Iron-Buhl. On the defensive end, they are led by Derek Dahl. He has 82 tackles, 15 tackles for a loss and 1 interception. Lucas Raymond, a 5'9", 225-pound senior, has 79 tackles, 17 for a loss and 6.5 sacks. Those are the two leaders defensively for Mountain Iron-Buhl. You also have Noah Barini, a 6'3", 255-pound senior, 65 tackles, 18 tackles for a loss and 5.5 sacks. So those are three that you're going to have to keep an eye on. Blaine Smith, well over 1,000 yards rushing. He had just shy of 300 yards rushing in the section championship against Warren Alvarado Oslo. And he has, again, well over 1,000 yards. He also has over 200 yards receiving as well. And then Setterholm, he's one of those that they don't pass a whole lot. But when they do, it seems to be extremely effective. Setterholm up over 700 yards passing on the season. And then you throw in Darby Bennett, who can do a little bit of everything. Raiden Winarovich, the senior, is having playing some of his best football, as you'd expect from a senior. He had a huge game in the section championship, and they're expecting him to do that once again here tonight. The Storm, they're in their familiar yellow pants with the white jersey tops. They have the navy blue numbers. And the Mountain Iron-Buhl, they beat Cherry in the section championship. They're in their familiar all red uniforms with the white numbers. And they have a little gold trim as well. So that is the fashion note. We'll take a break. We'll be back, and we'll hear from the head coach of the Stephen-Argyle Storm, Coach Ethan Marcus. We'll get his pregame comments. That's going to be coming up next as we continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX.
Red River Bean and Seed in Oslo can provide your farm with the channel corn and soybean seeds you need to help you get the most yield out of your acres. Red River Bean and Seed has 77-day on-up channel corn seed and Roundup or Extend and Extend Flex channel soybean seeds. You can call Red River Bean and Seed at 701-740-4496, and you can also visit channel.com. Red River Bean and Seed in Oslo and Channel. That's seedsmanship at work.
Electricity helps build our world. It not only revolutionizes the products we make, but how we make them. It sparks ingenuity in the small-town shops and major manufacturing centers that thrive in our region. Electricity empowers you, and PKM Electric works hard to ensure it's there each and every day. Make your mark. Be powerful. This is a message from your friends at PKM Electric in Warren. Come see the Crookston or Foston Eye Clinic for all your eye care needs. Whether you're due for an eye exam, looking for new contact lenses, glasses, need cataract surgery, or anything else eye-related, Doctors Forget, Smith, and Janetta are all accepting new patients. They offer a wide array of glasses, contacts, and sunglasses. Need specialized eyewear for a specific activity? From specific ski or snowmobile goggles to performance sunglasses for running or cycling to a full spectrum of specialty tents and eyewear for trap shooters, the Crookston or Foston Eye Clinic can help maximize your visual performance for whatever your passion is.
Rather than focusing on one particular specialty, the folks at Phil Thompson & Associates work as a team by providing a variety of financial services. The result is the convenience and efficiency of being able to do all your financial business in one place. Call or stop in for a visit anytime. See for yourself what they have to offer. Stop in and visit any of their 3 area offices. Phil Thompson & Associates, located in Crookston, Warren, and East Grand Forks.
Banking is better with people that know you and a bank that shares your goals. Our roots are right here and our decisions are local. Together we're stronger, together we'll grow. It's all about you, you, you. United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
United Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Argyle Co-op Warehouse Association of Argyle is proud to be a sponsor of this athletic event. It takes teamwork to have success. It also takes teamwork to have success in farming. Team up with Argyle Co-op Warehouse Association for all your grain handling and marketing needs. They also provide you with fertilizer and chemicals, plus custom application to ensure your top yields. Stop by today. Talk with the team at Argyle Co-op Warehouse Association.
And welcome back to the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX, as we now are going to hear from the head coach of the Stephen-Argyle Storm, Coach Ethan Marcus, talking about the section championship game and also that big win earlier, and also the tough opponent that they're going to have here coming up this evening with Mountain Iron-Buhl. So here is the head coach of the Stephen-Argyle Storm, Coach Ethan Marcus.
Continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX as we talk with the head coach of the Stephen-Argyle Storm, Coach Ethan Marcus. And Coach, first of all, congratulations on the section championship. And boy, what a game your team played.
Yeah, that was an exciting day and a good win. Good performance over a rival and, just all around a good day.
Throughout the postseason and especially towards the end of the year, it seemed like you're really putting things together. Is that the case?
Well, it seems, we've had some real nice improvements, 3 in a row with teams we've previously played. And, we feel like we're playing a lot better and a couple changes here. And, we feel like we want to train hard and do this. So we're kind of hitting our stride at the right time. I hope we can continue.
In the section championship game against Boston, your line, both offensively and defensively, were fantastic. And obviously you had Smith having an outstanding game as well, running the ball.
Yeah, it was like I said, kind of just an all-around good day. And I felt good about everything except for coming up short there before halftime with that scoring opportunity. And I thought the line played a strong game. And Blaine obviously had maybe the best day of his career, and hopefully he can top that today.
You had Paniak. He's one, I sort of call him a water bug. He's just sort of goes all around, and he had a huge game as well.
Yeah, he did. He got a standout day, and, I think he's kind of quietly been a strong player and getting stronger. So we hope to, he's another one we hope he can keep progressing.
You get ready to take on a Mountain Iron-Buhl in the first round of the state tournament. What do you know about them? Anything?
Oh, we know plenty. They're, they're a very good team. They're very strong, and they're very successful. So, we got to have our best game, and that's going to be necessary. They can hurt you very bad. They're very dynamic on offense, and they're quite a show to watch. So we've got to be at our best. We know that.
What do you have to do defensively against this high-scoring offense?
The first thing would be to just keep the ball away from them. And I suppose that'd be more so offensive. We can be consistent on offense and hold the ball and construct some drives. And that might be the best thing we can do to help ourselves on defense. When they do have the ball, we have to just limit their big play potential and get after that football. They have turned the ball over a few times, and if we can force a turnover and get that ball from them, that'd be a really big break.
How about for you offensively? What are you looking to do? Just more of the same of what you've been doing?
More of the same maybe, but better than we have. We want to keep improving, and I think that's one thing where they're going to be very aggressive on defense as well, and we just have to settle in and find our way here and hang on to the football and construct drives. And we kind of like you mentioned earlier that we want to continue to improve, and we want this to be our strongest performance of the year.
As you take on Mountain Iron-Buhl, the health of the team after the section championship, how are you doing there?
Good. We've been fortunate this year, and we want that to continue. We're going to keep training and keep working, and we've been very fortunate, and I hope that continues.
Can you narrow it down to 2 or 3 keys for a Stephen-Argyle victory?
I think it's going to be the same. Keep the ball, construct drives, hold on to it, keep the ball away from them, and when they do get it, we've got to play very tight, and we've got to limit their big play potential.
Coach, congratulations on making it back to the state tournament, and we wish you best of luck.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for having us on.
And that is the head coach of the Stephen-Argyle Storm, Coach Ethan Marcus. We thank him for joining us here in our pregame show. It's the Stephen-Argyle Storm getting ready to take on the Mountain Iron-Buhl Rangers. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. It's brought to you by our friends at Napa Crookston Welding and Machine, and they have what you need. And make sure your battery will start the first time, every time. Buy a Legend battery from Napa, Crookston Welding and Machine. Well, let's first take a look at the starters for the Stephen-Argyle Storm offense. They will go across the line. Their tight end will be Jake Carlson, a 6'10", 222-pound junior. The other tight end will be Caden Paniak, a 6'3", 170-pound junior. The interior line will be Dylan Widner, a 6', 180-pound junior, and Owen Widner, a 6'1", 175-pound freshman, and Rylan Anderson, a 6', 235-pound junior. The quarterback is Shea Setterholm, a 5'10", 160-pound junior. The two, the running backs that we will see, Blaine Smith, of course, the starting tailback, the 5'11", 173-pound senior, had just shy of 300 yards rushing in the section championship. Darby Bennett, a 5'9", 177-pound junior. Raiden Witarovich, a 5'8", 180-pound senior. Kellen Johnson, a 5'8", 140-pound sophomore. And we are underway as the Storm are going to return it. And the return is going to be all the way up to the, well, they're going to say he was, the return man was down up to the 30. They're in no hurry here to put the ball down, and they're standing all over. And, yeah, they are going to go back to where I thought it was going to be, the 32-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10. And we are underway. So we're officially underway in the first round of the state 9-man football playoffs. Now the handoff goes right side, and it's going to be a big gain for, well, you guessed it, Blaine Smith. He's going to get a carry up to the 40-yard line, where it's going to be a gain of, we'll call it about 8 yards for Smith on his first carry. Now the pitch is going to go off to Witarovich. He has a big opening along the far sideline. He's going to get the first down all the way up to the 44-yard line. So, or excuse me, the 47-yard line. That's going to be another 8-yard gain. So back-to-back 8-yard gains for Witarovich. So a first down for Stephen-Argyle. That'll be their first down of the game. On their second play. Now underneath center, Witarovich is going to go in motion. Now he'll come back. It's going to be a handoff right up the middle for Smith. Smith runs over a few tacklers, gets across the 40 down to the 35, all the way up to the 32-yard line. And that is going to be a gain of 20 yards on the carry for Blaine Smith, who has 28 yards on 2 carries. That's another first down, and Stephen-Argyle, they are marching it right down the field. 3 plays and a total of 36 yards. Now a man in motion, going from left to right, handoff right up to Smith, and this time he's going to be stopped for a gain of 1 on the play. Derek Dahl in on the tackle for Mountain Iron-Buhl. We're a minute 40 into the ball game, and Stephen-Argyle coming out using their physicality, their outstanding offensive line. Typical Stephen-Argyle Storm football. Underneath center is Setterholm. He has a man in motion going from left to right. Now he's dropping back, looking to pass. As a receiver there, it's going to be knocked away at the last second. They were looking for Witarovich right around the goal line. But that is going to be knocked down. I think that was T.J. Duchamp. He has 7 interceptions on the season. He came up with a big defensive play there. Third down and 9 for Stephen-Argyle. A 1-yard run and then an incomplete pass. Now let's see what Coach Marcus has up his sleeve. A Setterholm underneath center. Behind him in the backfield is Smith. And it looks like Mountain Iron-Buhl is going to jump off sides. But we'll wait, and it is. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty against Mountain Iron-Buhl, as they were looking like they were getting ready to make the stop there. Maybe a blitz. So Mountain Iron-Buhl assessed the first penalty. Now Handoff goes right side over to Smith on the third down and 4 play. And it doesn't look like there's going to be much room. Actually, might be a loss of 1. And it is going to be a loss of 1 on the play. So now it'll be a 4th down. We're going to call it no gain. So it'll be 4th and 4 for Stephen-Argyle. They're definitely in 4-down territory here at the Mountain Iron-Buhl 27-yard line. So the 27-yard line is where the ball is at. Now it's going to be dropping back. Will be Setterholm. He has Winorovich wide open. That's going to be good for a first down if they give him the forward progress. But that was a huge hit coming up. And that was for Mountain Iron-Buhl coming up and making the hit there. I believe that might have been Klein's. And it depends where they mark it here. That's going to be the factor, and it looks like they're not going to give them. And that is going to be a turnover on downs. So it'll be a 3-yard passing play and a turnover on downs. And the ball is at the 24-yard line. So the drive ends with 9:18 remaining. And now it's going to be Mountain Iron-Buhl, their outstanding offense, going to be going up. And coming up with the big tackle there for is Rylan Anderson. So Michaelis Kleins, he'll get a gain of about 5 yards on the play. That's his first carry. Now it'll be a Mountain Iron-Buhl handoff going to go, and there is nothing there as Stephen-Argyle coming up and making the tackle for the Storm. That'll be Caden Paniak, the junior, and Dahl is going to be hit for a loss of a yard on the play. So now it's going to be a 3rd, and actually we'll call it a loss of 2. So a loss of 2 on the play for Dahl. It's going to be a 3rd down and 7 for Mountain Iron-Buhl. Storm defense looking to come up big, dropping back, and a pass over the middle. It's going to be overthrown, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 4th and long, and it looks like Mountain Iron-Buhl going to have to punt on their first series of the game. 4th down and 7, and the ball is at their own 27-yard line. So they're punting from their own 27-yard line. 4th down and 7. The snap is a floater and getting it off high. It's going to hit at the 50, take a Mountain Iron-Buhl bounce, but they're going to say it goes out of bounds. And at the 42-yard line. So that'll be 8 plus 23, so a 31-yard punt. Not a bad punt there as the drive ends with 7:58 remaining. And now it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Stephen-Argyle Storm as they look to answer with a shorter field this time. It's going to be a handoff off to the left side to Smith. He's going to be hit. He'll get a gain of 1, but again, Mountain Iron-Buhl, they close that gap so quick. So 1-yard gain for Smith as the Storm start the ball at their own 42-yard line. $7:33 remaining in this first quarter of play. Now under that, it's going to be a pitch out to the near sideline to Smith. He's going to cut up the field up to the 45, across the 47. Good surge there by Smith, and that is going to be a gain of 5 yards on the play. Dahl in on the tackle for so it'll be 3rd and 4 after a gain of 1 and 5 for Smith. The ball is at their own 47.5-yard line to be exact. Underneath center is Setterholm. He has Smith behind him. Now Winterovich goes in motion. Winterovich going to get the pitch. Has nice blocking. He cuts it up. He's going to get the first down across the 50 up to the 46-yard line. And that's going to be a gain of 4, 5, 6, about a 7-yard gain for Winterovich. And that will be the third first down of the game for Stephen-Argyle. So Winterovich with 2 carries for 15 yards, and it's now first down and 10 for Stephen-Argyle. We're scoreless, almost halfway through this first quarter of play. And now the handoff right up the middle to Smith. He runs into a blocker and then sheds off. The ball is loose, and then picking it up will be Stephen-Argyle. Johnny on the spot there, jumping on top of it. Will be Owen Widner, the freshman. So Widner will get credit for a gain of 7 on the play. On the fumble recovery. So it'll be third down and 3 after Widner on the fumble recovery. It'll be third down and 3. Man in motion from left to right, dropping back is Setterholm. He fires over the middle. It's going to be caught by Winterovich, and he's going to be knocked down at the 30-yard line. That'll be a passing play of 10 yards to Raiden Winterovich from Setterholm. And that'll be the 4th first down of the quarter. And the first passing play complete. Now it's first down and 10 for Stephen-Argyle at the Mountain Iron-Buhl 30-yard line. Man in motion again, dropping back, Setterholm. He looks to pass. He's going to wing it out to the far sideline, and it's going to be, is it picked off? No, they're going to say he bobbled it as he was going out of bounds. So it won't be an interception. It'll be an incomplete pass, and Stephen-Argyle gets a break there. Well, that's one thing you don't want to do against this speedy defensive backfield of the defensive backs for Mountain Iron-Buhl is lob one up there. That's what happened that time. Underneath center will be Setterholm, second down and 10 at the MIB 30. It's going to be a pitch out to Smith. Smith looking for some room, lowers his shoulder, gets up to the 25-yard line, and that'll be a gain of 5 on the play. We'll make sure they mark it. They might mark it back, say he went out of bounds, so it is going to be a 3-yard gain for Smith. Now it'll be 3rd and 7 for Stephen-Argyle. Again, they're in 4-down territory at the Mountain Iron-Buhl 27-yard line. The second time they've had a great drive. See if they can keep this one going, though. After a turnover on downs on the first one. Now Setterholm hands it off on the inside handoff, and getting close to the first down marker is going to be the tight end, Caden Paniak. We'll see where they mark the ball. Looks like it's going to be a yard shy at the 21-yard line. So that'll be a 6-yard gain for Paniak on the inside handoff. And it'll be 4th and 1 for Stephen-Argyle. The Storm step up to the line of scrimmage. I'm guessing a handoff here to Smith. Setterholm underneath center, hands it off to Smith. He spins off a tackle, and he's going to be close. Are they going to give it to him? They're going to mark it at the 20. This is going to be close. Oh, they're going to say it's short. They didn't even measure. Well, he had a nice spin, and once again, that'll be no gain on the play for Smith, and it'll be the second turnover on downs for Stephen-Argyle. The ball will be at the 21-yard line. We have 4:43 remaining. And now it's going to be Mountain Iron-Buhl ball. Out of the shotgun, dropping back is the quarterback. He slings it down the field, and it's going to be knocked away by the defensive back, Anders Thompson. So Thompson knocks it away. That is an incomplete pass for Mountain Iron-Buhl as Kleins was looking downfield. An incomplete pass makes it 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun again will be Kleins. He looks, he hands it off, looking for some room. There is nothing there. And Stephen-Argyle saying, you're not going to be able to run the ball against us on the inside especially. And coming up with the tackle there, that is Dylan Widner. And they're going to say no gain on the play. And it's now 3rd down and 10 after a big stop there by Stephen-Argyle. Looking for another stop. 2 receivers split out to each side. Out of the shotgun will be Kleins. He doesn't have any backs in the backfield, but he can run the ball as well. Kleins, he drops back. He's looking, lobs it to one of the backs, and there is nothing there as they tried the screen play. Stephen-Argyle was not fooled at all, and that might even be a loss of 1 on the play. So Evan Anderson, the tight end, was, it's going to be no gain on the play. So the passing play is complete. And no gain on the play. It'll be 4th down and 10, and on to punt once again will be the Mountain Iron-Buhl Rangers. The punt hits at the just inside the 50 down to the 46-yard line. So that'll be a 34-yard punt. So a 34-yard punt for Mountain Iron-Buhl, their 2nd punt of the game. And the first one was 31 yards, so 31 and 34-yard punts. Now on is Stephen-Argyle. Their offense won again. Setterholm is going to hand it off, and maybe getting a yard on the gain there will be Smith. So his first carry. As they start at their own 46-yard line. A 1-yard carry for Smith. That is his 9th carry of the game. 39 yards on 9 carries. Winorovich has 2 carries for 15 yards, and Owen Widner recovered a fumble for 7 yards. And then Paniak had a run for 6. Now a pitch that's going to go over to the near side, and getting hit in the backfield and being brought down for Stephen-Argyle. Will be Ryan Swanson, the 5'4", 125-pound freshman. He had nowhere to go as Mountain Iron-Buhl is ready for that one. And Swanson is swarmed for a loss of 5 on the play. I guess we'll call it a loss of 4. So a loss of 4 on the run. Now dropping back to pass. Setterholm has his pass knocked down at the line of scrimmage. It'll be an incomplete pass, and Stephen-Argyle going to have to punt for the first time. One of 4 passing is Stephen-Argyle. 4th down and 13. And on to punt is Stephen-Argyle. From their own 41-yard line, the punt is going to be a nice high wobbling kick. It's going to hit the Mountain Iron-Buhl, not going to field it. It rolls down to the 29, now still rolling to the 28. So that'll be a 31-yard punt for Stephen-Argyle, their first punt. And that drive ends with 1:36 remaining in this first quarter of play. And let's take a I'll switch it back here. Now Mountain Iron-Buhl will start the ball at their own 24-yard line. Again, 1:36 left in this first quarter of play. We're scoreless. Out of the shotgun is Kleins, the senior quarterback for Mountain Iron-Buhl. He's going to take it himself. He's going to be hit at the 25-yard line. He'll get a gain of 1, maybe 2 on the play. We'll give him a 1-yard gain. So it'll be, well, they're going to give him up to the So is that the 23? So we'll call that a 2-yard gain. 2-yard gain for Kleins. Now dropping back. Kleins fires over the middle. It's going to go off the helmet of the Blaine Smith, who had great coverage again. Nice coverage as the Stephen-Argyle Storm have been outstanding on their pass coverage here. Another incomplete pass. 1 of 4 now is Kleins. It'll be 3rd down and 8 for Mountain Iron-Buhl. We're scoreless. 1 minute remaining here in the first quarter of play. Out of the shotgun, Kleins. He has a man in motion from left to right. Handoff right up the gut. Getting close to the first down is the running back. That'll be Derek Dahl. And Dahl is going to be brought down after a gain of about, let's see, so that will be a 6-yard gain. It's going to be 4th down and 2. Mountain Iron-Buhl going for it, and they are going to be close, and it looks like they're going to get it on the handoff up the gut. A gutsy play there by Mountain Iron-Buhl as Dahl gets the first down. So that'll be the first down for Mountain Iron-Buhl here in the game. And now a handoff it's going to be, a handoff off to the right side. And that's going to be Dahl again as he gets a big gain from the 34-yard line. And that's going to be all the way up. That'll be 16, 17. That's an 18-yard run for Dahl and another first down for Mountain Iron-Buhl. So they get their first 2 first downs of the game. They're across midfield for the first time. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 49 of Stephen-Argyle. And keeping it this time will be Kleins, and he's going to be taken down at the 46-yard line. So that'll be a gain of about 2 on the play. Oh, no, they're going to mark it. That's going to be a gain of about 3 on the play, excuse me. And that'll be the end of the first quarter of play. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the second quarter coming up right after this.
Simplot Grower Solutions of Stephen is a proud supporter of area athletics. Local teams bring a community together, whether it is athletics or agriculture. Simplot's winning team is here to help you as you plan ahead for another successful farming year. Start out the growing season right by contacting Simplot Grower Solutions of Stephen for all of your agriculture needs. Simplot Grower Solutions of Stephen is proud to be a sponsor of this athletic event and would like to congratulate all area teams.
KROX Manufacturing Company in Stephen is dedicated to providing you with a reliable and innovative power transmission products under their brand name Black Ace. Black Ace products include sprockets, torque limiters, idler wheel rollers, chain tensioners, steel pillow blocks, and the bull pull articulating implement hitch. Your drives deserve the best components in the industry. Black Ace products from KROX Manufacturing Company, serving you with the highest level of expert craftsmanship, customer satisfaction, and service. Proud to be sponsors of Stephen-Argyle Sports. KROX Manufacturing Company in Stephen.
Argyle Builder Supply and Stephen Builder Supply.
And welcome back as we get ready for the second quarter of play. Mountain Iron-Buhl now going left to right as we look down at the field. Out of the shotgun will be Kleins. He fakes the handoff. He's going to be taken down. That's going to be a loss of a yard on the play. So a loss of 1 on the play. Third and 7 now for Mountain Iron-Buhl. And a quick pass over to the near sideline, cutting up, looking to get the first down across the 40 down to about the 35. And that's, they're going to mark it out at the 35-yard line. So that'll be a gain of 11 yards on the play. And that's TJ Duchamp. He gets the reception. And an 11-yard play. Another first down for Mountain Iron-Buhl. Now the handoff goes left side, and that's going to be another first down for Mountain Iron-Buhl. Getting the handoff was Dahl, and that's going to be a gain all the way up to the 23, so that'll be a 12-yard run for Dahl. He has 28 yards in his last two. Another first down, and this time the handoff right off the right side of the line. That's going to be a gain of about 4, maybe 5 more for Dahl. They're going to mark it just inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. So that'll be a 4-yard gain for Dahl. Now a pass over to the near sideline. That's going to be incomplete. So Duchamp was the intended receiver, but falls incomplete. Third down and 7. Ball is at the Stephen-Argyle 19-yard line. Couple big plays coming up with 10:44 left in this first half of play. Kleins for Mountain Iron-Buhl out of the shotgun. He has one back in the backfield, one receiver split out. He's going to go at the option. He's going to be taken down at the 15-yard line, and that'll be a gain of 4 on the play for Kleins. So it'll be 4th down and 2. Big play here for the Stephen-Argyle defense. Kleins out of the shotgun again. He's going to try to run it right up the middle. He breaks a tackle, and he's going to go in for the touchdown. Kleins broke a tackle right at the line of scrimmage, and he goes in from 15 yards out for the touchdown. Well, a nice drive there by Mountain Iron-Buhl. And they're going to try for the extra point after no scoring in the first quarter. That's the first score with 10:15 remaining here. A 15-yard run for McCaden Kleins. Now going for 2 will be Mountain Iron-Buhl. They have a man in motion. Now he stops, and it's going to be a fake, and going in for the 2-point conversion will be Kleins. So running in the 2-point conversion and getting the score is the 2-point conversion and the touchdown is McCaden Kleins, and it's an 8-0 lead for Mountain Iron-Buhl. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
You started your business with an idea and a plan for the future. A plan that got you off to a great start. But now you see new opportunities as well as new challenges. Work with a banker who understands your business goals and knows how to help you reach them. Work with Bremer Bank, because understanding is everything. Put us to work for you today at bremer.com.
Well, now the kick is going to be taken by Stephen-Argyle. They're going to return it up to the 25, all the way up to about the 30-yard line. So up to the 30 is where it's at. That was a 13-play, 67-yard drive. Capped by a 15-yard touchdown run for Kleins. Now underneath center will be Setterholm. Setterholm hands it off left side, big hole, and Smith lowers his shoulder, and he's going to get close to the first down. up to the 41, just shy of the 42, and they are going to give him the first down, so that'll be an 11-yard gain for Smith. An 11-yard run for Smith, the first down of the quarter for Stephen-Argyle. Now looking for some room along the far side is Smith, and he's going to be taken down for a loss of about 3 on the play. Well, in on the tackle, Noah Barini, a 6'3", 255-pound senior. He has 18 tackles for a loss. Make that 19 now, as that was a loss of 3 on the play. Back to the 39-yard line, where it'll be 2nd down and 13 for Stephen-Argyle, going right to left here in the second half. 9 minutes remaining, first half of play. Setterholm has two receivers out to the near side. Will fire over the middle. It's going to be caught by Paniak at the 45-yard line. When he's taken down, the helmet comes off. And still waiting for, no, it's going to be a personal foul, face masking penalty. That's why the helmet came off. So that'll be marked off at the end of the play. So a 4-yard pass. And then you tack on 15-yard face mask. That's a 19-yard play, and just like that, Stephen-Argyle, they're moving the ball right down the field. 1st and 10 at the Mountain Iron-Buhl 41-yard line, and it looks like, did the Rangers jump off sides again? And they did, so that'll be a 5-yard penalty. That's their 3rd penalty of the game for 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down and 5. Going with the hard count there is Stephen-Argyle. 8:37 remaining in this first half of play. Under center is Setterholm. Setterholm drops back. He's looking to pass. Fires over the middle. It's caught by Winder, and he's going to be taken down at the 19-yard line. Or Darby Bennett, excuse me. That was 5. So Bennett with a big gain there. That's going to be all the way down to the 19-yard line. So that'll be a 17-yard passing play to Bennett. And another Stephen-Argyle first down, their 3rd of the quarter here. Now man in motion, that's Bennett going left to right, hand off to Smith. Smith gets across the 15 down to about the 14, and that's going to be a gain of 6 yards on the play. Stephen-Argyle looking to answer in fine fashion here. So after a 6-yard gain, we'll call it 2nd and a long 4. Stephen-Argyle in the red zone, inside the 15, down to the 14-yard line. Setterholm under center. He has one back in the backfield. He's going to keep it himself this time, following Smith, and he shoots forward for a gain up to the 12-yard line. That's going to be about a 2-yard gain for Setterholm. And it'll now be a 3rd down and 2. They're at the, I guess the 3rd and 3. They're at the 12. They need to get to the 9. So it'll be 3rd and 3 with just under 7 minutes remaining in this first half of play. Mountain Iron-Buhl leading 8-0. Dropping back now, a pitch out to the far side. Bennett has no room. Good pursuit there by Mountain Iron-Buhl. And Napper hit on the tackle for Mountain Iron-Buhl. That tackle for a loss, and that's going to bring back a loss of 1 on the play for Bennett. Big play here. Stephen-Argyle, 4th and 4. Setterholm underneath center. One receiver split out to each side. He drops back to pass, fires it. It's going to be knocked down. Great defensive coverage. And that is going to be another turnover on downs for Stephen-Argyle. So the ball is going to be, well, it's at the 13, so they finished the drive at the 13 after starting at their own 32. We have 6:16 remaining, and just not being able to finish off these drives is Stephen-Argyle. Now Mountain Iron-Buhl will have the ball at their own 13-yard line. 6:16 remaining in this first half of play. Out of the shotgun is Kleins. He's going to hand it off right up the gut. There's not a lot of room there. Maybe a gain of 2 yards on the play up to the 15. Dylan Whitner in on the tackle after the run by Derek Dahl. Gets 2 more yards. Now dropping back to pass. They have a receiver open. It's going to be caught at the 50 and then taken down from behind by Setterholm at the 45-yard line. That time the receiver just beat everybody. So the 15 to the 45. So that'll be 5 and then... that'll be a 40-yard passing play to Duchamp. So a 40-yard passing play. Whitner in on another tackle as the quarterback Kleins keeps it this time. He gets up to the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5 on the play. Now it's going to be a pitch out to the far side, but Winterovich is there, and he's going to bring down as Dahl got the pitch. Raiden Winterovich was right there. He brings him down, and it's going to be a loss of 2 on the play for Dahl. It'll be 3rd down and 7. 4:50 remaining in this first half of play. Now this is probably 4-down territory for Mountain Iron-Buhl. They break out of the huddle. Kleins out of the shotgun, has one receiver split out to each side of the field. He has one back. That's Dahl right to his right behind him. And now faking the handoff. Kleins, he's going to fire it. He has a receiver there, but it goes right through his hands. Anderson had it. It was a little high, but Anderson not able to haul it in, and that'll be an incomplete pass. And it'll be 4th down and 7 for Mountain Iron-Buhl. 4th and 7 for the Rangers. They are the Section 7 champion. They beat Cherry. Stephen-Argyle, of course, the Section 8 champions. They win over Warren Alvarado Oslo in the section championship. Now Kleins out of the shotgun. Same formation. He drops back. He's looking to pass. As a receiver there, it's going to be caught at the 31-yard line, and that'll be an 11-yard passing play as he was able to find the receiver, Duchamp, on the 11-yard pass, and another 1st down for Mountain Iron-Buhl. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Out of the shotgun is the Rangers running off to the left side. There is going to be a flag on the play, so we'll see what that is before we give a gain here. But that looks to be in the area of holding. And we'll wait and see, and it's going to be coming back. Holding is the call. That'll be the 4th penalty of the game on Mountain Iron-Buhl. They have 4 penalties for 35 yards. .408 remaining, first half of play. Mountain Iron-Buhl 8, Stephen-Argyle nothing. The ball will be at the Stephen-Argyle 42-yard line, pushing him back 10 yards. Mountain Iron-Buhl with it. Out of the shotgun is Kleins. Kleins hands it off to Dahl. Dahl looking for some room, gets across the 40, tripped up at the 39, and that'll be a gain of about 3 yards for Dahl on the play. Now 2nd down and 17. Mountain Iron-Buhl, they were in that hurry-up offense for a while. That seemed to work very well. Now they've slowed it down. One receiver split out to the near side. One back in the backfield, right next to Kleins. He's out of the shotgun. He fakes the handoff to Dahl. Now he's going to bomb a pass down the near sideline, and Setterholm is there and is able to knock it away. Great defense by Shea Setterholm. They were looking down the field for Deschamps, but Setterholm was there with perfect coverage, and it'll be 3rd down and 17 now. Three of 9 passing is Mountain Iron-Buhl. 3:14 remaining in this first half. Clock stops with the incomplete pass. 3rd down and 17 at the Stephen-Argyle 39-yard line. Out of the shotgun, now it's going to be a double handoff. Looking for some room along the left side is Rossi, and Rossi is going to be taken down as he gets close to the original line of scrimmage. But it looks like we have another hold called against Mountain Iron-Buhl. So that's going to push him back 10 more yards. So that'll be another 10-yard penalty for Mountain Iron-Buhl. Back to the 46-yard line in Stephen-Argyle's territory. Now it's 3rd and a long ways here. And we're going to have a timeout called by Mountain Iron-Buhl. So we have a timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the rest of the first half coming up right after this on KROX.
Farmers, take advantage of H&S Manufacturing's early order program for all your springtime products. H&S Manufacturing in Stephen has become the premier manufacturer of row crop cultivators, derigers, row crop ditchers, broadcast sprayer, planter attachments, and beet carts. They also specialize in grab roll repair during the beet season. For information about H&S Manufacturing, call 1-800-ROW-CROP. Saluting the accomplishments of the Stephen-Argyle Storm, are H&S Manufacturing of Stephen.
It's a 14-0 lead after an 80-yard run for the Mountain Iron-Buhl. And I believe that was Rossi. I'll double check here at halftime. And the pass fails. So a minute 32 remaining. See if Stephen-Argyle, they've had their chances. They've had 3 drives that have stalled deep in Mountain Iron-Buhl territory. Now Swanson takes the kickoff. He's at the 25 to the 30 to the 35 where he's taken down there. It'll be 1st and 10 after the return for Swanson. So they'll be at their own 35-yard line. We have a minute 27 remaining. And see what Stephen-Argyle does here. They've been able to drive the ball, but they just haven't been able to finish those drives. 1st and 10. Man in motion. That'll be Bennett. Handoff right side. Smith has a big opening. He gets across the first down, carries tacklers with him up to the 50-yard line, and that's going to be a 15-yard run for Smith on the first play of this series. That'll be the 5th first down of the quarter for Stephen-Argyle. See if they can finish strong with a minute 14 remaining. One receiver split out to the near side, one to the far side, underneath center. It's going to be a Setterholm. He pitches it off to Smith at the last second, and he's going to run out of bounds. Right around. Well, we'll see here. They're only going to give him a gain of 1 on the play. 1 yard gain for Smith. That's his 15th carry of the ball game. 2nd down and 9. 63 seconds remaining in this first half. 14-0. Mountain Iron-Buhl with the lead. Dropping back. Setterholm fakes the pass. Now he's wrapped up. He breaks the tackle. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of a yard back. And a timeout's going to be called by Stephen-Argyle. So Setterholm going to be hit with a loss of 1 on the play. And they want a timeout. So we're going to run through all the scores coming up here at halftime. And let's see here if we can pull that up, see how the other 9-man games are going here this evening. And we can tell you that, let's see here. Hills Beaver Creek is leading Border West 14-6 with a minute left in the first half there. And Fertile Beltrami, no surprise, leading Cromwell Wright 26-0. 4 minutes left in the first half there. Still believe Fertile Beltrami the best team in 9-man this year. And only 2 players graduated from last year's team, and they have not had a close game at all against some pretty good teams too. 2nd down and 10, dropping back to pass. Setterholm. Setterholm gets it off to Bennett, and Bennett gets across the 40 down to the 38-yard line. That's going to be a 12-yard pass to Bennett. He has 2 receptions for 29 yards. And another first down, 6th first down of the quarter. 40 seconds remaining. Now a pitch out to Smith. Smith is going to be pushed out of bounds right around the 35-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 3 yards on the play for Smith. That'll stop the clock. 2nd down and 7. With 35.2 seconds remaining. Boy, this would be huge if the Storm can punch one in here. Now it's going to be Setterholm dropping back. He's scrambling. He's being, well, he'll throw it away wisely as he was being tracked down by 3 Mountain Iron-Buhl defenders. The Rangers coach looking for a intentional grounding, but there was a receiver over in the area. And it's an incomplete pass with 29.5 seconds remaining. In this first half, 14-0 on the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. We'll run through state volleyball scores as well. Kitson County Central playing as we speak. Now man in motion, dropping back, Setterholm. He's going to pass along the far sideline. It's going to be out of the reach of the intended receiver, actually behind him and out of bounds. 25 seconds left after another incomplete pass, 2 straight now. Second down and 8. Excuse me, fourth down and 8. 25 seconds remaining. Coach Marcus gives the Setterholm and Smith the play call. They have Smith in the background, or in the backfield, underneath center. Is Setterholm. Bennett goes in motion from left to right, dropping back Setterholm. He's going to bomb it down the middle of the field, but it's going to be too far. An incomplete pass. And that'll be another turnover on downs for Stephen-Argyle. They'll finish the drive at the 36 with 19.7 seconds remaining. Again, Stephen-Argyle, one of the best young teams. They only have 2 seniors on the squad. And maybe some of that inexperience here is on just not being able to finish off those drives, but also give credit to Mountain Iron-Buhl. They've come up with big stops each time. They've had to, a sort of a bend but not break defense here in this first half. Now they're going to, it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Klein's looking to the outside, and it looks like he's going to get a first down after a 12-yard carry with 14 seconds left. Well, they're going to call it 13 yards for Klein's on that first down. Klein's out of the shotgun. He's going to hand it off up the middle, spinning his doll. He's breaking tackles, gets another first down up to the 41-yard line, and that's going to be a gain of 12 more yards with 6 seconds left. 25 yards on 2 carries. A timeout called by Mountain Iron-Buhl. 6.7 seconds remaining. 14-0. The Rangers with the lead. They're well within striking distance the way they can throw the ball. And we'll see what they have drawn up. This will likely be the last play of the half. So first down and 10. The ball is at the Stephen-Argyle 41-yard line. 6.7 seconds left in the first half. Mountain Iron-Buhl leading 14-0. Now they do have a kicker that's warming up here on the sideline, so maybe they might try for a quick one, but I don't see that happening here. They're going to probably be going for the end zone or nothing on this play. That'll be Klein's. He's going to pass it. It's going to be picked off by Anders Thompson. He's out of bounds with 1.7 seconds left. Thompson was able to jump that. So Thompson with the interception. So 1.7 seconds left. What does Stephen-Argyle do? Do you run a play or do you take a knee? That's always the question here. And it'll be Setterholm, and he does take the knee. So that's the end of the first half of play. What a great first half. But Mountain Iron-Buhl, they were able to come up with some big plays. And they had one nice drive, and then they had one 80-yard touchdown run. And that has been the difference here in this first half as Mountain Iron-Buhl leads Stephen-Argyle 14-0 at halftime. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the first half stats coming up right after this.
Simplot Grower Solutions of Stephen is a proud supporter of area athletics. Local teams bring a community together, whether it is athletics or agriculture. Simplot's winning team is here to help you as you plan ahead for another successful farming year. Start out the growing season right by contacting Simplot Grower Solutions of Stephen for all of your agriculture needs. Simplot Grower Solutions of Stephen is proud to be a sponsor of this athletic event and would like to congratulate all area teams.
KROX Manufacturing Company in Stephen is dedicated to providing you with reliable and innovative power transmission products under their brand name Black Ace. Black Ace products include sprockets, torque limiters, idler wheel rollers, chain tensioners, steel pillow blocks, and the bull pull articulating implement hitch. Your drives deserve the best components in the industry. Black Ace products from KROX Manufacturing Company, serving you with the highest level of expert craftsmanship, customer satisfaction, and service. Proud to be sponsors of Stephen-Argyle Sports. KROX Manufacturing Company in Stephen.
Argyle Builder Supply and Stephen Builder Supply are your source for Minn Kota windows. Minn Kota windows are designed and built for years of lasting value and enduring beauty. They provide trouble-free, virtually maintenance-free operation for a generation of comfortable living. Minn Kota windows and doors are custom-sized and durable for residential and light commercial use. Contact Stephen Builder Supply or Argyle Builder Supply to find out how Minn Kota windows can help add value to your home and help save energy.
Everyone at C&M Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Hallock would like to wish all area teams best of luck. They are family-owned and neighbor-driven. C&M Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram is fully aware of the hard work and dedication required of area athletes to achieve success. C&M Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram is a proud supporter of local high school sports in the area. Good luck to all the area teams from C&M Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Hallock, Minnesota, your family-owned dealership.
You started your business with an idea and a plan for the future. A plan that got you off to a great start. But now you see new opportunities as well as new challenges. Work with a banker who understands your business goals and knows how to help you reach them. Work with Bremer Bank, because understanding is everything. Put us to work for you today at bremer.com.
CHS Ag Services is proud to be a sponsor of this area athletic event. CHS Ag Services is there to help you with your farm needs, including a variety of seeds to cover your seed needs, along with farm chemicals and application. CHS Ag Services also handles all your on-the-farm fuels and lubricants, including propane, with on-the-farm delivery service. Stop by your local CHS Ag Services office today. CHS Ag Services would like to wish all area teams good luck.
Farmers, take advantage of H&S Manufacturing's early order program for all your springtime products. H&S Manufacturing in Stephen has become the premier manufacturer of row crop cultivators, derigers, row crop ditchers, broadcast sprayer, planter attachments, and beet carts. They also specialize in grab roll repair during the beet season. For information about H&S Manufacturing, call 1-800-ROW-CROP. Saluting the accomplishments of the Stephen-Argyle Storm are H&S Manufacturing of Stephen. Marshall County Cooperative in Warren can take care of your fuel, oils, and lube needs for farm and home. Call Steve today on a cell, 218-201-0033. They also carry bulk oil tanks, fuel tanks that are available in any size, fuel pumps, tank gauges, fuel hoses, nozzles, and filters. Marshall County Cooperative is a proud supporter of this sporting event. Call or stop by now for on-farm deliveries of farm fuels, propane, and lubricants at Marshall County Cooperative, serving Warren and the surrounding area.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered with advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care. You know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Shaw, Sekundiak, Smith, Stanky, Kim, Abasi, and Aya. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
North Valley Health Center in Warren is committed to providing compassionate, high-quality care to the communities of Northwest Minnesota. They are proud to offer a wide variety of services, including diagnostic imaging and laboratory services, physical therapy, cardiology, 24/7 emergency services, clinic services, and much, much more. Visit northvalleyhealth.org, find them on Facebook, or call 218-745-4211 to schedule your next appointment. North Valley Health Center wishes all area athletes a great season, and VHC is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
Ag Country Farm Credit Services is proud to support area high school athletics. Whether you need an operating or real estate loan, equipment financing, or capital for expansion, Ag Country Farm Credit Services can provide you with the customized agricultural loans and financial services you need for your farming operation. We offer competitive pricing and agricultural expertise that can make the difference for your operation. Good luck to the teams, coaches, and fans from Ag Country Farm Credit Services.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for kids to learn some of life's most important lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember. Welcome back to the halftime show as we have the Mountain Iron-Buhl Rangers with a 14-0 lead, scoring both the touchdowns in the second quarter. Let's take a look at the scoring. The first quarter, there was no scoring. The second quarter, 10:15 remaining in the half. It was the quarterback, McCaden Kleins. He has 22 rushing touchdowns on the season now with a 15-yard run that capped a 13-play, 67-yard drive. And then Kleins also had the 2-point conversion. It was an 8-0 lead. And then a big stop by Stephen-Argyle. They ended up churning the ball over on downs. And that was... Well, they just had a nice drive going and weren't able to, they threw an interception with 2:50 remaining. 2:50 remaining. They throw an interception, and so that was picked off. And then the next play was Caleb Rossi with 1:32 remaining. He went 80 yards on one run. It was a one-play, 80-yard drive. The 2-point conversion pass failed, and it's a 14-0 lead here at the half. Taking a look at the stats for Stephen-Argyle in the first half, Blaine Smith had 16 carries for 77 yards. Then it was Winterovich, 2 carries for 15. Setterholm had 2 for 1 yard. Darby Bennett had 1 for a loss of 1. Owen Widner had a fumble recovery, so he gets credit for a gain of 7. Paniak had a carry for 6 yards, and Swanson had 1 for a loss of 4. That was the individual stats. And let's quick add those up here, and we can tell you. Let's see here. And one moment. But again, the total, well, we'll add up the totals here after our next break. But those are the individual stats. Passing-wise, the Storm were 1 of 4 in the first quarter, and then they were 1, 2, 3. They were 4 of 12. So 4 of 12 in the second quarter. So they're a total of 5 of 16. And they had 2 receptions for 29 yards for Bennett, 1 for 10 yards for Radin. Smith had 1 for 9, and Paniak had 1 for 4. So 39 and 13, that would be 52 yards passing for Stephen-Argyle. For Mountain Iron-Buhl, they had, let's see here, Derek Dahl, he had 11 carries for 55 yards. Michaelis Kleins had 7 for 43 yards, and then Caleb Rossi had 1 carry for 80 yards. So total there, that is 123 plus 55. That would be 178 yards rushing for Mountain Iron-Buhl. Mountain Iron-Buhl, they were 1 of 4 passing in the first quarter, and then they were 2 of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 of 7. So they are 3 of 11 in the first half. All 3 receptions went to Duchamp. He had 1 for 1, 40, and 11. So 52 yards passing in that first half for Mountain Iron-Buhl. But they have the 2 touchdowns, and those are the important ones there. We'll take a break. We'll be back and have the scoreboard update. That's going to be coming up next here on KROX.
Red River Bean and Seed in Oslo can provide your farm with the channel corn and soybean seeds you need to help you get the most yield out of your acres. Red River Bean and Seed has 77-day on-up channel corn seed and Roundup or Extend and Extend Flex channel soybean seeds. You can call Red River Bean and Seed at 701-740-4496, and you can also visit channel.com. Red River Bean and Seed in Oslo and Channel. That's seedsmanship at work.
Electricity helps build our world. It not only revolutionizes the products we make, but how we make them. It sparks ingenuity in the small-town shops and major manufacturing centers that thrive in our region. Electricity empowers you, and PKM Electric works hard to ensure it's there each and every day. Make your mark. Be powerful. This is a message from your friends at PKM Electric in Warren. Come see the Crookston or Foston Eye Clinic for all your eye care needs. Whether you're due for an eye exam, looking for new contact lenses, glasses, need cataract surgery, or anything else eye-related, Drs. Forget, Smith, and Genedetta are all accepting new patients. They offer a wide array of glasses, contacts, and sunglasses. Need specialized eyewear for a specific activity? From specific ski or snowmobile goggles to performance sunglasses for running or cycling to a full spectrum of specialty tints and eyewear for trap shooters, the Crookston or Foston Eye Clinic can help maximize your visual performance for whatever your passion is.
Rather than focusing on one particular specialty, the folks at Phil Thompson & Associates work as a team by providing a variety of financial services. The result is the convenience and efficiency of being able to do all your financial business in one place. Call or stop in for a visit anytime. See for yourself what they have to offer. Stop in and visit any of their 3 area offices. Phil Thompson & Associates, located in Crookston, Warren, and East Grand Forks.
Banking is better with people that know you and a bank that shares your goals. Our roots are right here and our decisions are local. Together we're stronger, together we'll grow. It's all about you, you, you. United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
United Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Argyle Co-op Warehouse Association of Argyle is proud to be a sponsor of this athletic event. It takes teamwork to have success. It also takes teamwork to have success in farming. Team up with Argyle Co-op Warehouse Association for all your grain handling and marketing needs. They also provide you with fertilizer and chemicals, plus custom application to ensure your top yields. Stop by today. Talk with the team at Argyle Co-op Warehouse Association.
Simplot Grower Solutions of Stephen is a proud supporter of area athletics. Local teams bring a community together, whether it is athletics or agriculture. Simplot's winning team is here to help you as you plan ahead for another successful farming year. Start out the growing season right by contacting Simplot Grower Solutions of Stephen for all of your agriculture needs. Simplot Grower Solutions of Stephen is proud to be a sponsor of this athletic event and would like to congratulate all area teams.
KROX Manufacturing Company in Stephen is dedicated to providing you with reliable and innovative power transmission products under their brand name Black Ace. Black Ace products include sprockets, torque limiters, idler wheel rollers, chain tensioners, steel pillow blocks, and the bull pull articulating implement hitch. Your drives deserve the best components in the industry. Black Ace products from KROX Manufacturing Company, serving you with the highest level of expert craftsmanship, customer satisfaction, and service. Proud to be sponsors of Stephen-Argyle Sports. KROX Manufacturing Company in Stephen.
Argyle Builder Supply and Stephen Builder Supply are your source for Minn Kota windows. Minn Kota windows are designed and built for years of lasting value and enduring beauty. They provide trouble-free, virtually maintenance-free operation for a generation of comfortable living. Minn Kota windows and doors are custom-sized and durable for residential and light commercial use. Contact Stephen Builder Supply or Argyle Builder Supply to find out how Minn Kota windows can help add value to your home and help save energy.
Everyone at C&M Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Hallock would like to wish all area teams best of luck. They are family-owned and neighbor-driven. C&M Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram is fully aware of the hard work and dedication required of area athletes to achieve success. C&M Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram is a proud supporter of local high school sports in the area. Good luck to all the area teams from C&M Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Hallock, Minnesota, your family-owned dealership.
You started your business with an idea and a plan for the future. A plan that got you off to a great start. But now you see new opportunities as well as new challenges. Work with a banker who understands your business goals and knows how to help you reach them. Work with Bremer Bank, because understanding is everything. Put us to work for you today at bremer.com.
CHS Ag Services is proud to be a sponsor of this area athletic event. CHS Ag Services is there to help you with your farm needs, including a variety of seeds to cover your seed needs, along with farm chemicals and application. CHS Ag Services also handles all your on-the-farm fuels and lubricants, including propane, with on-the-farm delivery service. Stop by your local CHS Ag Services office today. CHS Ag Services would like to wish all area teams good luck.
Well, welcome back to Grand Rapids as we take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. First at the state volleyball tournament, the Section 8A representative, Kitson County Central, they were the number 5 seed. They lost to the number 4 seed, West Central area. So the number 8th ranked team versus the number 10th ranked team, and it was West Central area winning 3-1. It was 19-25, 25-19, 25-22, 25-14. Mare Lutheran, the number 1 ranked team, had no problems with Sabika, 3-0, and those are the Class A matches played already. And the Holly Nuggets, the number 3 seed, they beat the number 6 seed St. Croix Lutheran 3-2. It was 15-13 in the 5th set, so Holly advances to the state semifinals. Also winning Albany 3-1. Chatfield beat Rush City 3-1, and Southwest Minnesota Christian beat Annandale 3-0. As we take a look at the football scores in 9-player football at halftime, Hills Beaver Creek leads Border West in the South 20-6. And then Fertile Beltrami having no problems with Cromwell Wright, as you can hear on KROX, 34-0. And Fertile Beltrami flexing their muscles, showing they might be the top team in 9-player football, but we'll find out more about that. And then in Class A, Parker's Prairie beat Upsala Swanville 33-0. Goodhue leads Springfield 7-0 in the start of the second half there. And in 2A, Barnesville leading Staples Motley at halftime 22-14. And Chatfield leading Triton 9-7 at halftime as well. That's a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Well, on to kick off will be the Stephen-Argyle Storm. So Mountain Iron-Buhl will have a chance to expand their lead. It's going to be a little squib kick. It's going to be taken at the 35. The ball is loose, and Stephen-Argyle, they might have jumped on top of it. The ball's still loose. The Storm saying they have it. Do they? And waiting for the official to give us the signal. And still waiting as they ply the players off the pile. Stephen-Argyle saying they have it. And Stephen-Argyle, all the players now saying they have it, pointing in their favor. And they're going to say no. Boy, Coach Marcus is not happy at all. Coach Marcus not happy at all with that call. Everybody was saying Stephen-Argyle had it. And then all of a sudden the official points the opposite way of everybody else. So a tough break there for the Storm, and it's going to be with 11:53 remaining in the third quarter, first drive of the second half here for the Mountain Iron-Buhl Rangers. They're going to have a handoff right side. That's going to go to Dahl, and Dahl is going to be taken down after a gain of about 4 on the play. So a gain of 3 for Dahl. Second down and 7. Now the handoff spinning up to the 40-yard line and falling forward up to the 42 will be Dahl. That'll be a gain of 4 more yards, so 2 carries for 7 yards for Dahl. Drive starting at their own 34-yard line, so third down and 3. Big play here for Stephen-Argyle. Out of the shotgun is the quarterback, Kleins. He's going to be stopped, but it looks like he's going to have the first down as he fell forward up to the 45-yard line. So that'll be a 4-yard gain and a first down. That is the 7th of the game for Mountain Iron-Buhl. But when you score on an 80-yard run on your first play, there's not a lot of first downs to be had on that drive. And that's fine with Mountain Iron-Buhl. They lead 14-0. Out of the shotgun will be Kleins. Kleins is going to keep it as he's off to the right side. He's going to be tripped up to the 41-yard line, I think is where they're going to mark it. And that'll be a 5. Then that's going to be a 14-yard run for Kleins. He now has 57 yards on 8 carries, and that is another first down. First down and 10. Klein's going to keep it again. This time he's going to be wrapped up around the shoulder pads. Coming in on the tackle will be Keenan Cernsky, the junior, making the tackle. That's going to be a gain of 2 yards on the play. Second down and 8 for Mountain Iron-Buhl. 2 minutes into the third quarter of play. Handoff goes to Dahl. He breaks a tackle. Well, doesn't break it, but he spins and then falls forward as Paniak brought him down. That'll be up to the 34-yard line, and that'll be a gain of 4 yards for Dahl. 66 yards on 14 carries for Dahl. Out of the shotgun on the third and short, and keeping it will be Kleins, and he's going to get another first down up to the 30-yard line, and a 4-yard carry for Kleins. 63 yards on 10 carries, and just moving it right down the field here is Mountain Iron-Buhl. That's their third first down of this drive. Mid carries of 3, 4, 4, 14. 2 and 4. Kleins out of the shotgun. One receiver split out to each side. He has one back. That is Dahl right behind him. And he'll fake the handoff. He floats a pass down the middle of the field, and it's going to be knocked away. Getting a piece of it there. I believe that was Smith. Nice job. They were looking down the field for Grady Napper, but great play by Smith to knock it away. First pass of the second half. Now the handoff goes up the middle to the 25-yard line as Dahl is brought down for a gain of about 3, maybe 4 yards on the play. Third down and 7 after the 3-yard gain. And a timeout is going to be called by Mountain Iron-Buhl. I'm not sure if they had enough guys or what the deal was. And they're going to call a timeout with 8:38 remaining in the third quarter of play. 14-0. Mountain Iron-Buhl with the lead. As we, again, just take a quick scoreboard update. Again, in a 9-player football. Just starting the third quarter, Hills Beaver Creek leads Border West 20-6. And Fertile Beltrami leading Cromwell 34-0. Cromwell knocked off the number 1 ranked Nevis. Again, rankings are only worth the paper they're printed on, but especially when people don't play each other in football especially. Basketball usually can get a little better idea. Hockey, the same thing. Top teams always play each other. Football, you can't really do that because of the district scheduling, number 1. 3rd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Kleins. He's going to keep it. He's bouncing off of tacklers, still going, dragging a tackler with him down to the 15-yard line. What a run by Kleins. That'll be 10 more yards. He now has 73 yards on 11 carries. And another Mountain Iron-Buhl first down, their 4th of this drive. Kleins, 1,088 yards and 21 touchdowns coming into this game on the ground. 1,387 yards passing and 22 touchdowns, and only 1 interception on the season coming into this game. Now man in motion from left to right, dropping back. Well, they are going to hand it off to that man that was in motion, and he's going to be taken down just inside the 15, down to the 14. That's going to be a 1-yard carry. And on the carry for that one was Isaiah Alto. Alto, his first carry. That'll be a 1-yard gain. 2nd down and 9 now for Mountain Iron-Buhl as they're going left to right in this 3rd quarter of play as we look down at the field. Handoff left side, spinning into the end zone. Touchdown for Dahl. That'll be a 14-yard touchdown run for Derek Dahl. For the 3rd score of the game for Mountain Iron-Buhl. And an impressive drive to start off this 3rd quarter. That'll be their 5th first down. And now they're going to go for 2. Man in motion from left to right. And it's going to be Kleins looking for some room. And he is going to be taken down, but he gets across the goal line in for the 2-point conversion. 7:33 remaining in this 3rd quarter of play. And again, it was a 14-yard touchdown run for Derek Dahl. So Derek Dahl, 14-yard run. And then Kleins gets the 2-point conversion, and it's now a 22-0 lead for Mountain Iron-Buhl. And boy, did they look impressive on that drive. You win this game, well, I guess you will know what time you play. You won't know who you play yet because there's one game in the South that will be played tomorrow, but you either play at 1 or 4 at U.S. Bank Stadium. The high seed from the North will play, I'll look it up here during the next break, but if Mountain Iron-Buhl wins, they'll know when they play, that's for sure, because the top seed plays at U.S. Bank Stadium a week from tonight. Now the kickoff. And where is my sheet there? So if Mountain Iron-Buhl were to win this game, they would play, I believe it is at 1. And now, of course, they don't have it here on the State High School League program. But it's 1 or 4 on Thursday, so we can tell you that. But Stephen-Argyle, they want to mount a comeback. They've been able to move the ball, just haven't been able to finish drives in that first half. They're looking to try to finish off a few here. And Smith gets the handoff. He has been the workhorse all season long, and rightfully so. He'll get a 3-yard gain on that one, and it'll be 80 yards on 17 carries for Smith. Starting this drive at their own 37-yard line. Now it's going to be a handoff to Smith up the middle, gets up to the 45, falls forward up to they're going to mark it just across the 45, so that will be we'll call it a 6-yard carry for Smith. See if Stephen-Argyle can have a big answer here. It'll be 3rd down and 1 as the ball is closer to the 46-yard line. Now the pitch to Smith, breaks a tackle to the 50, 45, 40, and he's going to be taken out of bounds at the 38-yard line. So that'll be 12 plus 5. That'll be a 17-yard run for Smith. And that is his second longest run of the game. So that'll be 103 yards on the game for Smith, and that is their first down of the second half. Of course, this is the first time the offense has touched the ball, but they're inside the 40 down to the 38-yard line, approaching the halfway mark of this third quarter. And off to Smith. He hops through, gets across the 35 down to the 32-yard line. Napper in on the tackle. So a 5-yard gain for Smith. He now has 108 yards. Smith in the backfield behind Setterholm, who's underneath center. Handoff to Bennett on the interior, and he's going to get the first down. Well, he's going to be close. These officials are not giving any extra yardage at all on any spot for Stephen-Argyle this game. And they're going to say it's short. So Bennett gets a gain of, give him 3. Or I'll give him 4, excuse me. Now the handoff left side. That's going to be enough for a first down. As the handoff goes to, or is that Setterholm? No, Setterholm kept it. So the quarterback keeper. Setterholm gets 2 yards on the carry, and that'll be another first down for Stephen-Argyle. Underneath center will be Setterholm. Man in motion. Right to left, a handoff to Smith. He breaks a tackle and gets down to the 20, and they'll mark it at the 19-yard line. That'll be a 7-yard carry for Smith. 115 yards on 21 carries for Smith, the senior. See if Stephen-Argyle can punch one in. They've been inside the red zone. Is it 3 or 4 times now in the game? They haven't been able to finish off the drive. They're looking to answer here, trailing 22-0. 4:04 remaining. Setterholm hands it off right up the middle. Oh, just getting tripped up by Dahl was Smith, but he's going to get close to the first down, about a yard shy, so that'll be a 4-yard carry, or maybe a 3-yard carry. Third down and 1 once again for Stephen-Argyle. They're at the Mountain Iron-Buhl 17-yard line. Smith in the backfield. Now a receiver from the right goes in motion. A handoff to Smith. He's going to get the first down as he gets to the 15-yard line. That'll be a 2-yard gain. And another first down on this drive for Stephen-Argyle. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line now for Stephen-Argyle, looking to get on the board for the first time in the game and looking to get a little momentum back here. More importantly, answering that opening drive by Mountain Iron-Buhl. Again, Fertile Beltrami leading big over Cromwell Wright. They beat Nevis, the number 1 ranked team, and now the ball is bobbled and dropped by Smith, but he's able to pick it back up, but that's going to be a loss of about 3 yards on the play. That'll be the second fumble for Stephen-Argyle in the game. They haven't lost either of them, which is good news, but that's a loss of 3 for Smith. Second down and 13. Setterholm, he's going to pitch it, and again, it's fumbled by Smith, and that's going to be a loss of 2 more yards. So Smith has fumbled the last 2 carries, and it's now going to be 3rd and about 15. So once again, Stephen-Argyle, after a pretty nice drive, they have sputtered here the last 2 plays with 2 fumbles. So they have 3rd and 15. To get the first down, they would have to get down to the 5-yard line. Obviously, 4-down territory here. Under center is Setterholm. He drops back. He's looking to pass as a receiver there, but it's underthrown. An incomplete pass. So Winorovich was the intended target. And now it's going to be 4th down and 15 for Stephen-Argyle. With 1:12 left in this 3rd quarter, this might be the play. If Stephen-Argyle wants to mount a comeback, they need to get a first down or a touchdown here. Dropping back, Setterholm. Setterholm looking, fires, has a receiver. It's going to be knocked away and an incomplete pass. So it'll be an incomplete pass and another turnover on downs. At the 20-yard line, with 1:07 remaining in this 3rd quarter of play. The incomplete pass, and now it will be Mountain Iron-Buhl ball. They lead 22-0. Looking to add some more. Now a pass over the middle, and a wide open is the receiver. Going down the near sideline, that's Anderson. And that is going to be all the way up to the 40 or the 50-yard line. So that's going to be a 30-yard passing play. A 30-yard pass. And just like that at midfield is Mountain Iron-Buhl, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun is Kleins. Kleins, he's going to keep it. Follows a blocker, cuts back to the middle, across the 45, down to about the 43-yard line. And that'll be a carry of about 6 yards on the play.
Brings up 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, so it is a 7-yard carry, and that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter of play. 22-0, Mountain Iron-Buhl with the lead. We will take a break, and we'll be back right after this.
Marshall County Cooperative in Warren can take care of your fuel, oils, and lube needs for farm and home. Call Steve today on a cell, 218-201-0033. They also carry bulk oil tanks, fuel tanks that are available in any size, fuel pumps, tank gauges, fuel hoses, nozzles, and filters. Marshall County Cooperative is a proud supporter of this sporting event. Call or stop by now for on-farm deliveries of farm fuels, propane, and lubricants at Marshall County Cooperative, serving Warren and the surrounding area.
22-0 is the score. Mountain Iron-Buhl, they have the lead. Stephen-Argyle's done a nice job of keeping this highly explosive Mountain Iron-Buhl offense in check for the most part, but not being able to punch one in for the offense of Stephen-Argyle has been the difference. Too many turnovers on downs after nice drives. Now Klein's out of the shotgun. He's going to run it himself right up the middle to the 40-yard line. He's pushed back. He'll get forward progress. That'll be a gain of 3 on, well, we'll call it 4 on the play. And he'll get the first down. That'll be the first of the quarter, obviously. So 41 yards on 3 plays this drive already for Mountain Iron-Buhl, who seems to be heating up a little bit on the offensive side. Leading 22-0. There was no scoring in the first quarter. 2 touchdowns, a 14-0 lead for Mountain Iron-Buhl at halftime, and then they scored on their first drive of the third quarter. First down and 10. Mountain Iron-Buhl at the Stephen-Argyle 40-yard line. And Klein's going to keep it himself, and he bounces it out to the outside, down to the 25, down to about the 22-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 21, and that'll be a 19-yard gain for Klein's. So 103 yards now and 14 carries for Klein's. Another Mountain Iron-Buhl first down. That'll be their second of the fourth quarter. 13th of the game. Taking their time here. Leading 22-0 is Mountain Iron-Buhl. 8 seconds left on the play clock. 10:37 left in the game clock here in the fourth quarter. Handoff inside goes to Dahl. He shoots forward up to the 16-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 5 yards for Dahl. $88 yards on 17 carries for Dahl. Rossi has 1 carry for 80 yards. You might be asking yourself, how come he hasn't carried some more? Again, Mountain Iron-Buhl just milking down the play clock. Leading 22-0, looking to punch one in here. So they're taking time off the clock. 8 seconds left on the play clock. Now they'll snap it. A pitch out to Dahl. He cuts it up across the 10. Then he cuts back out, and that's going to be into the end zone for a touchdown. That'll be a 15-yard touchdown for Dahl. $103 yards on 18 carries for Dahl. 9:38 remaining in the fourth quarter of play. He'll get his second touchdown of the second half. And now going for 2 will be Mountain Iron-Buhl. Klein's out of the shotgun. He's going to keep it. Looks for a seam. He's going to be hit, and he is in, though, in for the 2-point conversion. Klein's gets the 2-point conversion, and it's now a 30-0 lead for Mountain Iron-Buhl. Mountain Iron-Buhl leading 30-0 with 9:38 remaining in the third quarter of play. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
You started your business with an idea and a plan for the future. A plan that got you off to a great start. But now you see new opportunities as well as new challenges. Work with a banker who understands your business goals and knows how to help you reach them. Work with Bremer Bank, because understanding is everything. Put us to work for you today at bremer.com.
Red River Bean and Seed in Oslo can provide your farm with the channel corn and soybean seeds you need to help you get the most yield out of your acres. Red River Bean and Seed has 77-day on-up channel corn seed and Roundup or Extend and Extend Flex channel soybean seeds. You can call Red River Bean and Seed at 701-740-4496, and you can also visit channel.com. Red River Bean and Seed in Oslo and Channel. That's seedsmanship at work.
Electricity helps build our world. It not only revolutionizes the products we make, but how we make them. It sparks ingenuity in the small town shops and major manufacturing centers that thrive in our region. Electricity empowers you, and PKM Electric works hard to ensure it's there each and every day. Make your mark. Be powerful. This is a message from your friends at PKM Electric in Warren. Come see the Crookston or Foston Eye Clinic for all your eye care needs. Whether you're due for an eye exam, looking for new contact lenses, glasses, need cataract surgery, or anything else eye-related, Drs. Forget, Smith, and Janetta are all accepting new patients. They offer a wide array of glasses, contacts, and sunglasses. Need specialized eyewear for a specific activity? From specific ski or snowmobile goggles to performance sunglasses for running or cycling to a full spectrum of specialty tents and eyewear for trap shooters, the Crookston or Foston Eye Clinic can help maximize your visual performance for whatever your passion is.
Rather than focusing on one particular specialty, the folks at Phil Thompson & Associates work as a team by providing a variety of financial services. The result is the convenience and efficiency of being able to do all your financial business in one place. Call or stop in for a visit anytime. See for yourself what they have to offer. Stop in and visit any of their 3 area offices. Phil Thompson & Associates, located in Crookston, Warren, and East Grand Forks.
Banking is better with people that know you and a bank that shares your goals. Our roots are right here and our decisions are local. Together we're stronger, together we'll grow. It's all about you, you, you. United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
United Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Argyle Co-op Warehouse Association of Argyle is proud to be a sponsor of this athletic event. It takes teamwork to have success. It also takes teamwork to have success in farming. Team up with Argyle Co-op Warehouse Association for all your grain handling and marketing needs. They also provide you with fertilizer and chemicals, plus custom application to ensure your top yields. Stop by today. Talk with the team at Argyle Co-op Warehouse Association.
And welcome back to the post-game show. The final score, 38-6. The Mountain Iron-Buhl Rangers beat the Stephen-Argyle Storm. And that ends the outstanding season for the Storm at 10-2. And as we said, they say goodbye to they say goodbye to the seniors, Darby Bennett, also Blaine Smith. Those are the 2 seniors on the squad. So Darby Bennett and Blaine Smith, the 2 seniors, playing their last game. But what a year for the Storm. Once again, the Section 8 champions. And they ran into they had their opportunities. They had a turnover on downs on their first 2. Then they had a punt. And then they had a turnover on downs. So 3 of their first 4 drives were turnover on downs, and that was just a tough one for the Storm, not being able to cash in on those nice long drives, and then they weren't able to weren't able to take advantage. That's for sure. Well, as we take a look, they did have a 31-yard punt as well, and that was on their 3rd drive. So those are the stats there. Let's take a look at the stats. First for Mountain Iron-Buhl, Derek Dahl had 19 carries for 104 yards. McCady's Klein, he had 15 carries for 143 yards. Then Caleb Rossi had 1 carry for 80 yards. Alto had 1 for 1. That is 19 plus 15, 16, 17, 17 plus 19. And that would be 40, let's see, 20, 30, 36 carries. So 36 carries for 328 yards for Mountain Iron-Buhl. In the passing department, they were 4 of 13 for 82 yards. They did throw 1 interception. So the Storm did a nice job of defending the pass for the most part. They did give up a 40-yard pass and a 30-yard pass, but the other 2 were 11 and 1-yard passes. But again, 4 of 13 passing for 82 yards. Combine that with the 328 yards rushing. And then that was, 410 yards total offense for Mountain Iron-Buhl. For the Stephen-Argyle Storm, they went like this. It was Blaine Smith. No surprise. He was the main focus of the offense. He had 35 carries for 187 yards. Then Wenderovich had 3 carries for 17 yards. Setterholm had 3 carries for 3 yards. Darby Bennett had, 4 carries for 8 yards. Owen Widner had a fumble recovery for 7 yards. Paniak had 2 carries for 8 yards, and Swanson had 1 for a loss of 4. That's 225 yards total offense on the ground for Stephen-Argyle. In the passing department, they were 5 of 16 in the first half. In the second half, they ended up going, well, for the game, they were 6 of 19 and had a total of 31, 40, 50, 54 yards passing. So 225 yards rushing, 54 yards passing. That's 279 yards of total offense for Stephen-Argyle. The other stats, first down, Stephen-Argyle had the advantage there, 18. They had 11 at halftime. And then Mountain Iron-Buhl had 14 first downs. Interceptions, 1 thrown by Stephen-Argyle. Fumbles, 2 by Stephen-Argyle. They did not lose either of them. Then in penalties, Stephen-Argyle did not have a penalty in the game, while Mountain Iron-Buhl had 5 for 45 yards. And the Stephen-Argyle Storm, they punted once for 31 yards. And Mountain Iron-Buhl punted 3 times for 83 yards in the game. That's a look at the stats. We'll take a break. We'll be back, see if we can talk with Coach Marcus. He's still down talking with his team. And we'll run through the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update as well. That's all going to be coming up next here on the postgame show. The final score here, it was 38-6. The Mountain Iron-Buhl Rangers, they advance to the state semifinals next Thursday at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Simplot Grower Solutions of Stephen is a proud supporter of area athletics. Local teams bring a community together, whether it is athletics or agriculture. Simplot's winning team is here to help you as you plan ahead for another successful farming year. Start out the growing season right by contacting Simplot Grower Solutions of Stephen for all of your agriculture needs. Simplot Grower Solutions of Stephen is proud to be a sponsor of this athletic event and would like to congratulate all area teams.
KROX Manufacturing Company in Stephen is dedicated to providing you with reliable and innovative power transmission products under their brand name Black Ace. Black Ace products include sprockets, torque limiters, idler wheel rollers, chain tensioners, steel pillow blocks, and the bull pull articulating implement hitch. Your drives deserve the best components in the industry. Black Ace products from KROX Manufacturing Company, serving you with the highest level of expert craftsmanship, customer satisfaction, and service. Proud to be sponsors of Stephen-Argyle Sports. KROX Manufacturing Company in Stephen.
Argyle Builder Supply and Stephen Builder Supply are your source for Minn Kota windows. Minn Kota windows are designed and built for years of lasting value and enduring beauty. They provide trouble-free, virtually maintenance-free operation for a generation of comfortable living. Minn Kota windows and doors are custom-sized and durable for residential and light commercial use. Contact Stephen Builder.
Marshall County Cooperative in Warren can take care of your fuel, oils, and lube needs for farm and home. Call Steve today on a cell, 218-201-0033. They also carry bulk oil tanks, fuel tanks that are available in any size, fuel pumps, tank gauges, fuel hoses, nozzles, and filters. Marshall County Cooperative is a proud supporter of this sporting event. Call or stop by now for on-farm deliveries of farm fuels, propane, and lubricants at Marshall County Cooperative, serving Warren and the surrounding area.
Well, again, the final score here, 38-6. As we take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update, we can tell you other scores on our scoreboard update. 5 minutes left in the game. Hills Beaver Creek leading Border West 34-14. Mountain Iron-Buhl here beat Stephen-Argyle 38-6. And Fertile Beltrami, as you heard on KROX radio, beat Cromwell Wright 48-7. And Class A, Parker's Prairie beat Upsala Swanville area 33-0. And in another game, it was Goodhue beating they're leading, tied with Springfield 14 apiece in that game. We're now going to be joined by the head coach of the Stephen-Argyle Storm, and Coach Marcus joins us now after a fantastic season. And Coach, first of all, you came out. You had to be happy with how your team was able to move the ball early on. And obviously, you weren't happy with the end result. But your team came out and played a fantastic game, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I thought so. We were able to move the ball, but unfortunately, just come up a little short there when it counts. So we got we want to finish those drives, and unfortunately, it just wasn't in the cards here tonight.
You started off, you had some nice plays. Smith, of course, was your workhorse today, and he just continues to run the ball well, but just seemed you had an incomplete, and then you had a 5-yard penalty where you got 5 yards, but then just weren't able to finish it off on that first drive.
Yeah, there was a few of them there, those situations where we just need a little bit more, and we got to find a way to advance that ball. And and hats off to Mountain Iron. They're a strong team. They're very good, and they're highly regarded for a reason. They're a good, talented team, and they played very strong tonight. And we sure wish we could have got some of those early drives extended.
You had to be happy with how your team started, especially on the defensive end. You hold them to a 3-and-out in the first drive, and then you forced them into a punt in the second drive. Or I didn't write down everything there, but you really did a good job defensively of keeping a very high-powered offense in check.
I thought it was a really strong start to the game there. We played very well, and they're very dynamic, and they're very strong. So anytime you can not only limit them, but force them to give you the ball back, that's a great thing. They're very strong, and I thought early on we played very well.
And you came out, I thought your offensive and defensive line was really the aggressor in that first quarter especially, and they came out ready to play. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, I think so. We had a strong start. Unfortunately, again, you're coming up short on those drives. We'd like to, just squeeze out a little bit more and put that thing in the end zone. We had our chances there. Had a chance to do that, and we want to do that. But at that time, the defense certainly made up for it and kept us competitive.
That's for sure. Then the second quarter, they were able to punch one in early on in the second quarter, but then they took advantage after a turnover. They score on the next play, an 80-yard drive, and that I don't know if that was a backbreaker, but that obviously wasn't the momentum you were looking for going into the halftime.
No, definitely not, and that shows you their potential. They're very potent. They can hurt you very fast, and we saw that a few times tonight here, and that makes that early defensive effort even more special and good. And I guess if you give them the ball, it seems like it's just a matter of time, and that's why we really hoped we could have hung on to that ball and did a little bit better at moving it tonight.
They were able to score a couple within a just over 2-minute span in the fourth quarter to take that 38-0 lead. But how important was it for your team to be able to punch one in at the end, especially with Blaine Smith, one of your two seniors on the squad, able to get that touchdown?
Well, that's a nice way to end a rough night. And, Blaine has been a strong player for us, and we visit about that a lot here. Things have come a long way. When Blaine was in the 9th grade, we had won one game that year, and we were really struggling with low numbers. It was a really tough year. And I think Blaine actually, a portion of the year, started at guard for us as a 9th grader. So things have come a long way, and I was happy to see him get that score. Kind of a nice way to end a really nice career and a nice season for him, and not only him, but also our other senior, Darby Bennett, who had some nice plays tonight as well.
And both offensively and defensively, both of them really showed their senior leadership here tonight.
I thought so too. I thought, it's not the night that we wanted, but I thought those two, can let this settle and look back with pride on a nice season. And, there was a lot of nice things tonight as well.
Yeah, there was a lot of great things, and I think just maybe the difference was you ran into a team that was pretty much all seniors. They were very senior dominated.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was 10, 11, 12 seniors. And they're very good. They've got some college players that are on that team, and it's they've got a lot of experience. This is their 7th straight trip to the state playoffs, and at the end of this night, that's one thing that we want to take forward is say, let's look at this, and we want to advance next year, and we want to take another step next year. Unfortunately, that's a long time away, but so we're going to enjoy this season and try to learn from this and try to keep improving.
Well, learn from it, and also know, there's maybe a little more weight room time, or if they're thinking of not going to the weight room, they can remember how this feels for the returners and do that and come back and try to be sort of like Mountain Iron-Buhl. You come back and especially like you said, just a few years ago, you only had one win, and now you're in the state tournament. That's a nice turnaround, and credit to the players and the family and the coaches.
Yeah, definitely. All of them, players and coaches sticking with it. Parents and players and staying with it and working hard, and the workouts and all the time that goes into it. So credit to them, stick with it, and we want nothing more than to be back here, next year. And unfortunately, there's many teams in Section 8 that would also like to do that. So, so we got to know that competition is tough, and we're gonna have to work for it again.
Overall thoughts on the season? Obviously, it was a great one.
It was a good year. We knew it was going to be very tight in our section, and it proved to be that way. And this is awesome to return to the state playoffs, win the section, and we've got a lot to be happy about this year. It stings tonight, and but we're going to look back on this and be happy and use it for motivation moving forward.
Yep. Coach, congratulations on a great season. Thanks for talking with us, and hopefully it'll be a great offseason.
Yeah, thank you, and thanks for having us on tonight.
Yep, thank you. That is the head coach of the Stephen-Argyle Storm, Coach Ethan Marcus. We thank him for joining us here in the post-game show. Never easy to talk about a season-ending loss at tournament time, but boy, what a game they did play, and just ran into a team that is what is it, 7th straight time they've made it to state. Mountain Iron-Buhl, senior dominated for the most part, and those seniors are pretty special players for Mountain Iron-Buhl as well. But we know that the 3 of the 4 teams, well, it looks like 3 of the 4 teams in the 9-man tournament, they're all finals. Hills Beaver Creek beat Border West 34-14. Mountain Iron-Buhl beat Stephen-Argyle 38-6. Fertile Beltrami beat Cromwell Wright 48-7. So we will be at the U.S. Bank Stadium next week, and again, it'll be the low seed or the high seed from the north. So that'll be Mountain Iron-Buhl. They will play at 1 p.m. and then at 4 p.m. it'll be Fertile Beltrami. They will be playing at 4. And right now, they would either play, if Leroy Ostrander, Lyle Pacelli, if they win their game tomorrow night, that's who they would play. And if not, if they lose to Renville County West, they would end up playing Hills Beaver Creek. So that's Fertile Beltrami. They will play Hills Beaver Creek or Leroy Ostrander, Lyle Pacelli. That'll be at 4 o'clock next Thursday. And we'll have that game on KROX from U.S. Bank Stadium. So be listening for that on KROX Radio. That should about do it for Blake Fee, who is down on the sideline snapping some pictures and doing that for us. For myself, Chris Fee, and also at Moorhead for the other state 9-player tournament game. was Gabe Bishop and Zach Thomas as well. For all of us here from the KROX Sports Department, we want to remind you we'll have the story, the stats, scores, pictures, Coach Marcus's comments, and more. That's all going to be available on our website, KROXAM.com, and click on sports. Thanks for listening, everybody. Congratulations to the Stephen-Argyle Storm on a fantastic season, ending the year with a record of 10-2. And this just a few years after they only won one game back when the seniors were freshmen. So nice turnaround, and hats off to the Stephen-Argyle Storm on a fantastic season. It was a fun ride, and we're hoping, we're not hoping. We'll be back next year with more Storm football coverage here on KROX as well, hopefully at the state tournament also. So for the sponsors, without them, this broadcast would not have been made possible. So thanks to them, and thanks for you for tuning in. Again, the final score here from Grand Rapids, it was the Mountain Iron-Buhl Rangers 38, Stephen-Argyle 6. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great evening, everybody. That was Stephen-Argyle Storm football in the state 9-player tournament right here on KROX. It was brought to you in part by Argyle Builder Supply and Stephen Builder Supply, H&S Manufacturing, Argyle Co-op Warehouse Association, PCAM Electric, Phil Thompson and Associates of Warren, C&M Ford Sales of Hallock, Crookston Eye Clinic, Terog Manufacturing of Stephen, Riverview Health, Red River Bean and Seed, Bremer Bank of Warren, Simplot Grower Solutions of Stephen, Marshall County Co-op of Warren, Egg Country of Warren, North Valley Health Center, Ottertail Power Company, United Valley Bank, and CHS Egg Services, all bringing you Stephen-Argyle Storm State Football Tournament coverage right here on KROX. Don't forget to check out the story, stats, scores, pictures, and more on our website at KROXAM.com and click on sports. And thanks for listening.